How long have you worked as a newsagent?
20 years.
Have you seen a decline in the sale of newspapers over this time?
Yes, I have.
Why do you think this is?
First off, I think it's because in about 1988, Rupert Murdoch came into Australia and bought a lot of the publications here and was allowed to monopolise the papers. So we went from having 3 publications to 1 in a very short period. So the Courier-Mail became the only paper from Brisbane, and it was almost immediately the sales dropped off because we went to some of the other ones, but a lot of people see it as just being a tool for Rupert Murdoch to manipulate governments and make more money for himself by getting them to do things for him rather than by selling more papers. It's just the way it's become. If it wasn't monopolised, you might find that papers would still be declining, but at a lesser rate. There's the real competition. You know, people have a choice. They can see, and when you've got competition, the papers have to pick up their act because the other one always get the upper hand, you know. The decline, yeah, that's still going on at a rapid rate, I think, and I've seen it because I've seen my sales here over 20 years, especially on weekends, drop by, 30 and 40%.
Which papers sell the best?
Oh, in Queensland, well, we've only got really one paper, and that's the Courier-Mail. So it's like, it's a redundant question in Queensland because there's only one real paper here, or one local paper, I should say.
Do you think that internet news sites are taking away from newspaper?
In Queensland, and actually probably in New South Wales too, because the intelligence side of newspapers seems to have gone. Okay, people aren't looking for the newspaper for important information or correct information. They just go to the newspaper because they've always read it. On the internet, people are just looking all over the place for different stuff, and it's not. I suppose if you search it out, you will find sites where you'll have like full pages on one article, 2 or 3 pages on one article. Whereas a lot of people don't, just go snippets. 3 lines here, 3 lines here. They don't actually get the news. They get a general gist of what might have happened and a few pictures to go with it. I think that's what people are doing these days, and I think that's a lot, maybe because they're very busy or because the actual papers in Australia have the decline. The standard has declined so badly that really only the older generations, the ones that read, because younger ones, they look at it and go, it's really an angry man's paper everywhere. All these bad things happening,